people form these ideological views that are just so absolutely definitely true in their minds, and like when you test them on it, it's like they have these axioms and that you could think of like pillars, and they make their axioms like pillars of themselves. And then when you challenge them, it's like you're trying to knock them out from under their feet. Like people get so absolutely horrified when you challenge their,
like when Steven Crowder goes to these people like change my mind. They go up and they have like, this is why you're wrong. It's like, well, did you ever think of this? Like maybe I'm not wrong. It's like, well, I didn't even. They start looking around confused and stuff.
I saw something that Jordan Peterson said in one of his, I think it was a lecture on existentialism a while back, and he said, it's like these people are floating in the ocean, and you can think of the ocean as chaos. And this is really like kind of like a Jordan Peterson thing to say. The ocean is all the chaos, and they build themselves a raft on, a tiny little wooden raft that's absolutely useless to get them where they want to go, that are just entirely construed on axiomatic views that they don't even completely understand themselves. They just take as the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you want to talk about dogma in religion or in any sort of fundamentalism, like the dogma in the modern leftist ideology is something that's, so absolutely unfounded. And I'm not going to say unfounded because it's proven to be untrue, a lot of the beliefs that they hold. Because, they want to go backwards in history. They want to live they structure these civilizations that are just abstract to the point where they seem perfect on paper, but when you break them down and you apply them in the real world, they're the same way that humans have been living for the last, 1,500 years, more than that. And it just doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? Like 1,500 years is wrong. It's probably more like 3,000, 4,000. I don't know. When the first real civilization came together, where society was somewhat complex, but it's never worked. And they're floating on this raft. And he said, when you challenge their ideals and their axiomatic views, because that's what they are, it's like you're pulling the logs out from under them, and they're going to fall into the ocean. And it's like, well, what exactly? And that's actually what he said. He said, like, what exactly are you so afraid of? Like, are you afraid to be shown a new perspective, like to be challenged on your ideas, to maybe fall into the chaos and restructure how you think about the world you're living in? And like, that is like one of the extreme issues. People are living in this state of pure nihilism, and they're so scared by the world around them. They feel so lost. They feel hopeless. They feel like they have no clue what they're doing with themselves. They go to school and they get a useless degree, and they come out and they realize, how am I going to make money to survive?
And you can't blame them for feeling lost. I mean,
no,
it's
set
up to be lost.
Oh, no, it's terrible. Yeah. And then, so what do you do when you feel worthless and you feel pointless and you feel like you have nowhere to go? Like, you grab onto something that will make you feel like you're worth something. You grab onto
antidepressants, anti-anxieties, and that's another conversation. Just kidding. Let's go.
Aspect to that.
Sorry.